I would think the only show that could possibly do that to your stereo and your ears is the legendary.
The legendary Midnight Metal Hour next with Jeff Chalmers.
Fortunately, it's all leather and studs. Midnight in Toronto. Time now for the Midnight Metal Hour on the show tonight. Girls' School on the way. Some Harlott, Wasted, Motley Crue, imports from Geordie, Metal, Plated, and more. And off the top here, what else but the new Aussie LP. It's finally arrived, friends. It's called Bark at the Moon. Title track on the Midnight Metal Hour at Q107. Q107, Toronto's best metal, and that is local boys Harlott, five-piece band formed back in the summer of '83. It's been around a little while, and fronted by Englishman Tony Delahunt, and they're playing at Larry's Hideaway. That's tonight, Saturday, for Harlott. Get down there and check them out. They do a lot of cover tunes and a bunch of originals from the new set, too. There we have it, first time anywhere. Harlott on the Midnight Metal Hour. Some Pete Way and Wasted before that from the LP Vices. We heard Toy with Passion. I like that track. EF Band in there, fighting for rock and roll. That from Metal for Mothers. Underdog 2 had some new Girls School from the Play Dirty LP, Breaking All the Rules, and Ozzy Osbourne off the top with Jake E. Lee on guitars, and Bark at the Moon. That's new from Ozzy on Q124 in the city, and JC, a rock and roll weekend, right back in a moment, and All Out Metal Attacks next.
We move on to this week's home tape. It comes from a band called Harlott. This is Hot to Trot, Q107 home tape. That can mean only one thing. We are back here on the Rock Report. Time now for Rock Profiles. Tonight, the stars of this evening's St. Valentine's Day Metal Massacre at Heaven, Harlott, also on the bill. There they are in the background. Heart Attack, former Q107 homegrown winners, and Havoc. Welcome to the show. If you would, please stand the man.
Hey,
And Tony.
come on!
Very active studio audience this evening. Listen, guys, first off, is there any truth to the rumor that you're going to be sacrificing virgins on the altar of love this
I
evening?
wish.
Come on, there's been some rumors
Only at
floating
home.
around the city.
Well, that cancels Madonna anyway.
Madonna?
Okay, let's talk about the Harlott live show. If you had to describe for the folks out there in Radio Land that haven't seen your show, how would you capsule review your
One
show?
big party.
Party!
One big party.
Come
That's
on,
all
a
it
big
is.
party.
So get yourselves down tonight and come and rock with the best of us. The weather isn't too bad out there. Fire up your snowmobile and come on down to Heaven.
How about material? Original, copy? A combination of
all
both?
originals.
All originals?
Maybe a
Yes,
couple
we-
little surprises thrown in at the end.
I
Stay
guess they're
long
gonna,
enough.
I guess they're going to stay surprises till later then.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But we'll keep
Well,
them
let's
happy
stop
in
there
between.
for a second. It's not very often that a young band is able to do all original material. I mean, you guys have been on the circuit for a while. A lot of club owners demand that you do Led Zeppelin, demand that you do Judas Priest. How do you get off doing all original material?
Well, it starts out pretty simply as we pretty well tell the club owners what we want. In other words, we only play...
That's why we only play once a year.
we pretty well play dates in which, you know, we can showcase ourselves and our originals. We don't like to sell Quiet Riot albums. We want to sell Harlott albums someday.
All right, well said.
When it does come out.
When
Oh,
it
one of
does
these
come
days.
out. Well, right now the band is currently shopping a deal. We're ready to go back in the studio and do have immediate plans over the next couple months to release our first EP, whether
Now,
it's
do you have
independent.
enough of a following in the city that you can play on your own terms like that? By the way,
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
admirable.
Oh,
I think if
yeah.
more bands did that, we would break more original
It'd be a lot
material
better,
in
like,
this town.
Stan and myself are not from Canada. I come from England myself. For bands over there, they don't do covers. They just do all originals. And here we do have a lot of friends, and people just want to come out and party. Q Stan, party!
Party!
All
Yeah.
right.
That is basically, that's
Fun
the,
or what?
that's
Yeah,
the
we're just getting a little bit warmed up
basic
here
gist of a
tonight.
Harlott show.
I don't know. I think you guys are taking this thing a whole bit too seriously. But
Seriously?
that's my opinion. You know.
No, I think to play originals is necessary in order to further the music scene. If everybody kept playing cover tunes and things, you know,
would
obviously
just
We'd never get
stagnate,
anywhere.
sure.
never
nobody would get
anywhere.
anywhere. So we just decided to take our chances, and as it's worked, the band is now just really a year and a half old, and we have built ourselves a major following in the city, primarily through going out and meeting our crowd and things like that, right?
Especially the ladies.
Well, that's
Yeah,
one of the
especially
things.
the
Yes,
wenches.
of course.
The
Wine,
wenches,
women,
the
and
black
songs.
leather
That's why you
wenches.
got the
Sure,
band
us
together.
your payment.
But isn't that one of the things about metal is that there is that interaction between the audience and the performer? Seems to me of all the musical forms floating around out there, that particular kind of music has less of the traditional barrier between the stage and the audience.
Oh, that's
I mean, if you're not
yeah.
connecting with your audience when you're rocking
'Cause
metal-wise, you might as well forget it.
No,
and
it's
sell
party
shoes.
music. Heavy metal is party music,
People
really.
can just
it's
come
just
home
rock
after
and
a
roll.
hard day's work and they can just bang their heads and
Yeah.
drink and go crazy.
You know,
Just have a good time. That's
you know,
what we try and promote.
rock and
at our
roll. Like
shows.
heavy metal's very ill-defined. I'm afraid. I find.
So come on
it's-
down to heaven.
Yeah,
You.
it's rock and
Mr.
roll party
Plugorama
music.
over here. Come on down to
Come on, let's
Hey, Bob.
come down and
come on
have a few
down,
drinks. I know
woo.
everybody in this room's going to be down here
For
tonight
sure. They
having
even
a
got a
few.
snowshoe
Okay,
check
guys,
in there.
before
Yeah.
we quietly slip away here, why don't you set up the track? We're going to play Angel in the Dark.
Okay, well, this track.
It's about partying, is it?
No. It's
Actually-
one of our serious moments.
Yeah, this-
No, it's a song written about. I think a lot of people think about now is nuclear warfare. I know it's been said a lot of times before. We just wanted to put over our little statement about it, you know, because, like I say, we just want everyone to have a good time and hopefully the whole world as well as just us, you know.
Well,
That's all it
nuclear
is.
warfare and good times don't often go hand
No,
in
well,
hand.
that's what we're saying. No, the song's it's against it. Come on, guys.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's your best friend.
The song's
Okay,
against
tonight
warfare.
at Heaven, it is the St. Valentine's Day Metal Massacre with Heart Attack, Havoc, and these guys, Harlott, Q107, Rock Radio. the cabanas. Set them up.
Oh, yes. Another pina colada for me, please, sir.
Joining us this week before his band Harlott takes the stage tonight at Q's St. Valentine's Day Metal Massacre at Heaven, Tony of Harlott. Tony, tell us, what 3 albums have you chosen for your stay on Q107's Desert Island?
Well, first I'd take Van Halen 1. Secondly, ZZ Top's Eliminator. And finally, the new Bryan Adams record, Reckless.